There's no story about wishing that is not a cautionary tale.
We all have desires, even if they remain hidden from us. But it is your story.
Director George Miller is back with his new film, 3,000 Years of Longing. This is his first film since Mad Max Fury Road in 2015, but this one is a departure from his usual high-octane films. It's about a genie and 3 wishes and stars Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton. So guess who's going to tell us more about it? Eli's back. Great to see you.
Hey, hello. Hey, Hannah.
Hey. So tell us about this movie.
So Tilda plays Alethea. She is a solitary woman. She's a scholar, an expert in narration, the stories we tell each other, what we tell ourselves. She's on a trip, and she's in Istanbul, and she finds a bottle. And you know what?
So, what will you wish for?
What is your heart's desire?
I do have a question. What does one do with 3 wishes?
So there's Idris Elba as the genie or the djinn who has been trapped in a bottle for thousands of years and now is offering her 3 wishes. But there are some rules, some caveats. She can have anything she desires, money, love, fame, jewels, but this scholar of stories, this expert who studies stories and the stories that we tell ourselves is too well-read, Hannah. She's too knowledgeable to waste her wishes. She doesn't trust this trickster. She's looking for the catch, and the catch for him might be that she doesn't want for anything at all.
I cannot for the life of me summon up 1 eligible wish. And you're asking me for 3.
Is there any life in you? Are you even alive?
You know, in some cultures, absence of desire means enlightenment.
Then you are a pious fool.
If I'm content, why tempt fate?
And you're a coward.
Don't goad me.
There is no human, no angel, no jinn that wouldn't grasp at the chance to fulfill their deepest longings, and I am saddled with the one who claims to want nothing at all. Alethea Bini, you are a liar.
The giant genie in the bathrobe is getting frustrated, but here's the rub. If she doesn't complete her 3 wishes, he can't move on, and he'll be trapped in that bathrobe, in that hotel, in this strange human world. And so what does he do? He starts telling her stories. And we start in that hotel room, but then George Miller brings us this litany of ancient tales, kings with unquenchable lust for blood, women who hungered for the knowledge of the universe, slaves who rebelled against their rulers, queens who enslaved the genie himself, all as Alethea listens and ponders.
Okay, so I giggled at that interaction between them, and that almost convinced me to see this movie without even asking you, what did you think?
You know, you should go with your instincts. I mean, it is strange. It is a little unusual. I think it's also sweet, but like you said at the top there, let's consider the source. This is from George Miller. This is from the director who gave us the amazing, bombastic Mad Max Fury Road. He's also given us Babe. Remember Babe? Adorable film about the talking pig. He's given us Happy Feet, singing, dancing penguins, and Road Warrior. I mean, range. The man has range. Everything he touches is dramatic, cinematic, and bold. But I think he's also a sweetheart. This is a love story, but it's about the love of stories. It's the stories we tell ourselves. It's the tales we spin to each other. It's how we define meaning, how we codify morals, and how to behave. So much of this film is about listening. Tilda, as the audience, as Idris talks about how it all went wrong. He is a genie. Yes, with pointy ears, but a very human one, with a weakness for women or anyone who can spin a yarn. But for me, this first film from George Miller since Fury Road, made during the pandemic, it is weird and wonderful. Now, yes, it's a little slow. Yes, it meanders. It takes its time. But there's something that I learned, Hannah, that sealed it for me. This is based on a novella, and the script is co-written by Augusta Gore, otherwise known as Augusta Miller, the daughter of the director George Miller. Exactly. And there's something about Miller and his daughter weaving this fairy tale about the power of stories that is just sweet, like this film. 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars. Okay, before I let you go, quick, Eli, you have one wish. What would it be? No pressure.
Good old favorite, flight. Nothing beats that sensation. I've dreamt it many times. I think that would be it.
That's
Soar
not
in the
bad.
clouds.
Putting you under the gun there, and you came up with a goodie. I like that one.
You're welcome.
Okay, Eli, thanks for joining us
Cheers.
live in Toronto.